Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this really beautiful, soft, romantic, edgy look. I love the way that everything turned out, and this lip is just to die for. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then let's go. So I'm going to start off by using my MAC 24-hour eyeshadow base. I was going to say extended play. Just apply this all over. I like to take this one up into the brows because I feel like it helps just kind of add, again, more texture to my non-existent brows. And it's not something I do all the time, but when I use this, I find myself going up into the brow hair. And I like it. I like the effect I get once I'm applying the rest of my product. I'm going to take this rougher number 15 brush, and I'm going to be using the Pillow Talk Luxury Palette. This was gifted to me, and this is what it looks like. It's very soft and natural. I don't know that it's gonna work for my skin tone, but we'll see. So I'm gonna take the lightest shade in this palette, and I'm going to dust this all over the lid. And I did not realize that this shade was a shimmer shade. It's all right, we're gonna figure out how to make this work. I'm gonna take some of my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural powder and just use that to go over that because I don't want a frosty shimmery shade on my lid. So I'm going to take this light pink shade in the palette, and I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm just going to dust this into the crease. Oh yeah, this will work. I wasn't sure if it would, but it is. I'm going to take this brown shade, and again, using the same brush, I'm going to pop it into the outer corner. It builds up nicely. This is a nice palette for like your everyday soft glam. And honestly, I wouldn't have gotten this on my own because I didn't think it was going to show up on my skin. But it's showing up, guys. I'm going to take the shimmer shade in this palette. This is a really pretty color. This is really pretty, but this is as deep as it goes for me. So I'm just going to take a different palette and just add a little bit of something on the outer corner. So I took my Desert Haze palette. This is the matte one that she just released. And I'm taking the darkest shade in this palette. And I'm using a Smith 220 brush, which is this really nice flat blending brush. And I'm just going to use this to basically stamp out the outer corner and then bring it in. You know, I did another video using this palette, and I'm not, oh, I hate to say this because I do love Charlotte, but I don't feel like these palettes are anything special. Like, I've never gotten any of her other palettes. I'm totally grateful for the Pillow Talk, by the way, but if I'm being honest with you guys, I never got it because I felt like it was going to be too light. And you saw that it did show up a little bit, but I feel like her palettes for the most part are geared towards light to maybe medium skin tones. And this one was the first one where I saw, and I know she has like brighter palettes and stuff like that, but I'm talking about like everyday neutral. I feel like for the most part, her palettes are always a little too light. And I'm always unsure about whether they'll show up on my skin. And even when I was working at Sephora, I would see them and I would try playing with them, and they never really impressed me. But this one, this matte shade, I really thought was going to be something different, but I'm finding that it really just isn't great quality. Like, once you've played with other brands and really great quality product, it's kind of hard to look away from that, you know? It's kind of hard to kind of just take a palette that you're like, oh, I can make it work. Like, you especially when you're paying as much for these palettes, you want something that's going to be exceptional. I'm going to take my original blending brush and just blend the top lid. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some liner. Alright guys, so I added my Benefit liner in the brown shade, and I'm going to go back into the matte palette and go back into that dark shade and just kind of smoke out this outer corner just a little bit more. Especially because this side is not sticking. I don't know why, but it's driving me bonkers. Yeah, it looks so much better. This brown shade is the same shade as the liner, which is pretty cool. It's always important to look at your shadow from various angles to make sure that it looks even, especially when your eyes are not symmetrical or where you have maybe like a monolid or some sagging like me. It just really helps make sure that everything stays nice and even. I'm just going to go back in with this liner and make sure that I get as close to the lash line as possible. So I'm kind of in this like weird mood, and it's because we started watching this show on Netflix on immigration. I forget what it's called. We literally just watched the first episode. I was bawling my eyes out. It's just really sad. It's really sad, to say the least. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to get into it because I'm gonna cry. For my foundation, I'm using the Airbrush Flawless Foundation in number 8. And I am going to apply it with a sponge. But first, actually, let me lay it down on my face. I forgot how amazing this foundation is. I haven't worn it because I'm a little too dark for it right now, but I'm gonna make it work. Oy. I'm pleasantly surprised at how pigmented this look turned out, because I didn't think it was going to show as much as this. So I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever concealer in the shade 34. This is the Ultra HD, by the way. And I'm just going to hit the inner corner, the outer corner here, because as you guys can see, Charlotte Tilbury foundation is full coverage. So I don't want to add a ton of coverage, but I do feel the need to just kind of conceal a little bit. So I'm going to take this Milk Cosmetics brush. This is a collaboration they did with Sephora collection, and I'm just going to use this to clean up this outer edge and then bring down whatever I have here. I'm just patting it down, and then obviously we're going to hit this inner corner because we have shadows here that make us look tired and underprepared, and that is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready to go. I'm going to take my Milk Cosmetics setting powder and I'm going to apply a generous amount under my eyes, my nose, and then I'm going to take a powder brush and I'm going to dust the rest all over my face, because I am going to go in with powder products, so I want everything to be nice and smooth. I've been really enjoying the Milk Cosmetics setting powder. I think it's beautiful. Mascara, I forgot mascara. I'm taking my Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara. It is the mascara that I'm currently using. Alright guys, so I took a mix of these two shades and I used that to line my entire lower lash. And now I'm going to take this pencil by Marc Jacobs called Blitz Glitz, and I am going to use that to line the inner waterline and then also kind of run it along the outer part, so that I'm basically adding this to the skin. We're using this as our inner highlight. Such a beautiful color. I don't know if you guys can see that. For my bronzer, I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs Tantastic. I really like the way that this is turning out. I was a little skeptical at first. For my blush, I'm going to take Grand by MAC. and I'm using the same brush. Guys, let me tell you. So I still pay for my Mac Pro discount, and I received my notice saying that it was expiring, and I normally pay for the 2 years. So I'm like, let me just do this now, because I still use Mac in my kit, and I still have some products that I enjoy myself, but more importantly, it's for my kids. I wanted to make sure that I had it. And I get this email saying that it was approved, which I knew it was going to get approved, but that Mac was giving it to me for free. So the email said that because of COVID, they were going to honor all renewals and not charge anybody, which I think is amazing. That's like such a generous thing to do. I mean, granted, they do make a lot of money. They do have, you know, a lot of people that still use their products, but I just thought that was like really, really awesome. That was it. For my lips, I'm going to be using Patrick Ta She's Hard to Get. This was a release for National Lipstick Day. It is a pink lipstick and lip liner set. So I am going to use this. And also, I mentioned the whole MAC thing because I wanted to give them props. So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm going to set my face using the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. We're gonna let that set and dry, and we'll come back. All right, guys, so here is the final look. I really love the way that everything turned out. I think that the quads are great. I take back everything I said. I'm so sorry. I do think that they are a little bit more finicky to work with. The mattes weren't as smooth as some of my other shadows. And honestly, I didn't think that this look was going to be as pigmented as it was. But as you guys can see, it turned out really nice. So I love the way that this looks. I'm still loving the winged out effect. And I think this is very soft and beautiful. And I love this pink. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I do upload 3 videos a week, and I don't want you to miss any of them. And also make sure to like this video, as it does help support my channel, and leave a comment letting me know what you thought of this look or the products I used.
Subscribe, please.
Please subscribe. Suscríbase, por favor. Gracias, que tenga buen día.
Gracias, tía.